Chapter 15, Mini Review Part 2. 10 true or false sample test questions follow. The correct answers to these 10 questions will be found in the current chapter material. It is suggested pausing the audio to read these sample test questions. Continue the audio after completing your review. Chapter 6 Mini Review: One-way, two-way, passing, lane changing. Is North Van Buren Street in picture number 15-2 above a one-way street or a two-way street? Easy answer. It's a two-way street. The double solid yellow line is separating two single lanes of opposite direction traffic. The solid yellow line also indicates no passing. Is North King Street in Wilmington, Delaware, in picture number 15-3 below, a one-way street or a two-way street? Easy answer. It is a one-way street. The white lines are separating three single lanes of same direction traffic. Is I-95, picture number 15-4 below, a one-way road or a two-way road? Easy answer. It is a two-way road. The solid yellow line is separating lanes of opposite direction traffic. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I-95 pictured in 15-4 is an example of two one-way roads. Important. Passing requires a return to your original lane. Passing takes place in a driving environment where the vehicle executing the passing maneuver with a broken yellow line risks a head-on collision from opposite direction traffic. Passing also takes place when passing left-turning traffic on the right using the shoulder of the road if necessary. Both passing maneuvers cited require a return to the original lane and only occur on two-way roads. Take a second look at I-95 picture number 15-4 above. When moving from one lane to another, is there a risk from opposite direction traffic? No. Is there an opportunity to pass left-turning traffic on the right using the shoulder of the road? No. Then I-95 is not a two-way road. However, is it legal to change lanes when traveling in your motor vehicle on I-95? Yes. Are you permitted to remain in the lane into which you just moved? Yes. Then the I-95 is two one-way roads, dual roadway highway. Chapter number 7 Mini Review: Hodgepodge, shoulder of the road. Question: when is it appropriate to paint a stop line on the shoulder of the road, as seen by the black and gold arrow in picture number 15-5? Answer: number 1. It's not. The vehicle in picture number 15-5 above seemingly is moving into a right turn lane and is preparing to turn right. Unfortunately, as we move the picture further back, see picture number 15-6 below, it becomes apparent the motorist in the above picture was actually moving onto the shoulder of the road to make the right turn. There is also no question this motorist believed he or she was performing a legal traffic maneuver, but that is not the case. Answer number 2. Stop lines should not be painted on the shoulder of the road. It serves only the negative purpose of inconsistency and confusion. Traffic alert. Many Delaware motorists will interpret a shoulder with a painted stop line as a legitimate right turn lane. The only legal maneuver for driving on the shoulder of the road according to Delaware traffic law is when a motorist is passing left-turning traffic on the right. Once the passing maneuver has been completed, the motorist must return to the through traffic lane. It is also legal to make a right turn across the shoulder to enter a driveway or business. While the D-Team was unable to find in Delaware traffic law a specific law that prohibits driving on the shoulder, the following should be strongly considered before venturing on a driving tour down the road shoulder, especially when intending to enter a right turn lane using the road shoulder, picture number 15-7 below. The motor vehicles being passed on the right by the utilization of the shoulder of the road are not intending to turn left. They are through traffic vehicles. Thus, the vehicle traveling on the shoulder of the road is in violation of Delaware law. Title 21, Chapter 41, Rules of the Road, Section 4117, when overtaking on the right is permitted. C. When a vehicle overtaken is making or about to make a left turn, the vehicle approaching from the rear may pass on the right using the shoulder if necessary. Obviously, if a motor vehicle is disabled and cannot maintain the normal flow of traffic, the shoulder is where it belongs and the hazard light should be activated. Chapter 8 Mini Review. We report, you decide, country driving. Country driving, a favorite of the force. Question: what type of lines, straight or curved, make the bend in the road identified by the sign, picture number 15-8 below? Answer: straight lines. But the road curves is generally what is said to challenge the straight line answer. The D team responds: it is basic geometry. All turns and or bends in the road are made up of straight lines, some of which can be as small as a pinhead. Angles are then used to connect the straight lines, and the illusion of a single curved line appears. Picture number 15-9 below. Now it should be clear to you why country driving is a favorite of the force. Country driving can be loaded with angles and curves, causing a motorist to make untold number of adjustments with the steering wheel. Add speed into the mix with hills, picture number 15-10 below. Reduce traction from rain, sleet, snow, or wet leaves, and a motorist increases their odds of falling under the power of the force. Speed, angles, traction. He or she will end up going straight on a curved country road. Maintain a safe speed by adjusting to all of the angles in the road. Be aware of the changes in traction, and you can enjoy motoring on country roads. It is called neutralizing the power of the force. Something the driver of the yellow race car, black and yellow arrow in picture number 15-11 below, failed to accomplish. It is obvious this driver is now under the power of the force. Next stop, the wall. Chapter 9 Mini Review. The law. The facts. Occupant protection system. Seatbelts and airbags. The D-team bottom line, occupant protection system. Question: what is free, can actually save money, and has the potential to save your life? Answer: using your vehicle's occupant protection system is absolutely free. It does not cost a single penny to buckle up, but it could cost you money if the police officer sees you or your passenger on Delaware roadways without properly using this life-saving device as seen in picture number 15-13 below. Question: what is the only guarantee relating to buckling up? Answer: if a vehicle occupant is not buckled up and that vehicle comes to a sudden stop and or dramatic change in direction or rollover, a guaranteed ejection will occur. Important: an ejection within a vehicle can be as violent as an ejection that causes the vehicle occupant to leave the vehicle. Fact: the force does not care whether or not you buckle up, so unless you have the strength to overcome the power of the force, buckling up is the smart defense way to go. Smart Defense 10 Questions Critical Review. Directly below is a list of 10 traffic questions. The correct answer to 9 of the questions is yes, leaving just one question that can be answered no. Please pause the audio as you review the below traffic questions and take your best shot at locating the one question that can be answered no. Question number 1. Can it be legal to lane change across a solid yellow line? Normally, a lane change across a solid yellow pavement line marking would result in an illegal, hazardous driving condition. However, as seen in picture number 15-4 below, a lane change across a solid yellow pavement line marking is a required legal maneuver when the left turn lane is a shared center lane. The answer to question number 1 is yes. Question number 2. Can it be legal to pass on the shoulder of the road? In picture number 15-15 above, the red arrow is pointing to a vehicle that has just passed multiple left-turning vehicles. This is a legal maneuver as long as all vehicles being passed are intending to turn left. Answer to question number 2 is yes. Warning: don't even think about it. Picture number 15-16 below is not an example of passing left-turning traffic. Instead, it is an example of illegally passing straight through traffic by using the right shoulder, a guaranteed ticket if a police officer is present. Question number 3. Can it be legal to change lanes across a single solid white line? Picture number 15-17 below is telling all motorists they can change lanes across a single solid white pavement line marking. However, by using the term discouraged, the manual uniform traffic control device, Delaware law, is alerting all motorists additional caution is to be used when executing this legal lane changing maneuver. In picture number 15-17 below, B. Full-time concurrent lanes where enter-exit movements are prohibited. C. Concurrent lanes where enter-exit movements are discouraged. The answer to question number 3 is yes. Question number 4. Can it be legal to be in the intersection after the traffic signal turns red? Picture number 15-18 below is telling all motorists they must enter the traffic light controlled intersection prior to the red signal. Conversely, this same traffic sign does not state a requirement to exit this traffic light controlled intersection prior to the signal change to red. Yes, we know the above exact words are not on the sign, but that is exactly what it means. The answer to question number 4 is yes. Question number 5. Can the failure to exit an intersection after the traffic signal turns red be a ticket violation? Picture number 15-19 above gives motorists the answer. If there is no clear exit to proceed out of the intersection, it doesn't matter what the traffic signal is, red, yellow, or green. It is illegal to enter the intersection. Important: this law applies to all traffic light controlled intersections, even those that don't contain the sign as shown in picture number 15-19 above. The answer to question number 5 is yes. Question number 6. Can it be legal to have an open container of alcohol in the passenger compartment of a moving vehicle in Delaware? Picture number 15-20 above identifies a guilty verdict of Delaware's DUI law because it is illegal for the driver of a motor vehicle to consume alcohol. However, the state of Delaware does not have an open alcohol container law. Passengers who have reached the age of 21 years old are permitted to consume alcohol in a moving motor vehicle according to state of Delaware law. Caution: local municipalities such as Newark, Ellesmere, and Wilmington, and others may have their own ordinance making open alcohol containers in a moving motor vehicle illegal. The answer to question number 6 is yes, but you have been warned. Question number 7. Can a child under 12 years of age sit in the front passenger seat of a moving vehicle that has an active airbag? The child legally occupying the front passenger seat is obviously not 5 foot 6 inches, nor has she reached the age of 12, which are both requirements for front seat occupancy in a moving motor vehicle in the state of Delaware. However, as already stated, she is legally occupying the front seat because at least one of the following 3 exemptions has been met. 1. The back seat is fully occupied by other children who have not met the 2 requirements stated above, 5 foot 5 inches and/or has not reached the age of 12. 2. There is no back seat in the vehicle she is occupying. 3. The passenger side airbag will not inflate because the vehicle in picture number 15-21 above is equipped with a passenger side airbag specifically designed or modified by the vehicle's manufacturer for use by children and small adults. The answer to question number 7 is yes. Question number 8. Can a yellow pavement line marking be on both the left and right side of your vehicle at the same time? In both the left reversible lane and right side shared center lane of picture number 15-22 above, the yellow pavement line marking can appear on both the left side and right side of a vehicle at the same time. The white arrow in the left side picture is pointing toward a black vehicle that has yellow pavement line markings on both the left side and the right side at the same time. The purpose of a reversible lane is to help handle heavy traffic flow during certain time periods of the day, such as morning going to work time and evening returning home time. The center lane in the right side of picture number 15-22 above can be used by vehicles traveling in opposite direction for the purpose of making a left turn. Once entering the shared center lane, also known as a two-way left turn lane, a vehicle will have a yellow pavement line marking on both the left side and right side at the same time. Important: a yellow pavement line marking is always left, but in the two examples in picture number 15-22 above, it is also right. Simple slogan: when it's yellow, left is right, meaning left is correct. The yellow pavement line marking identifies the direction of travel. Even when the yellow pavement line marking is both left and right at the same time, the left side marking indicates the direction of travel. The answer to question number 8 is yes. See picture number 15-22 above. Question number 9. Can a DUI arrest be made if the driver's BAC is below .08? First, DWI versus DUI. In previous times, the term DWI was used. It stood for driving while intoxicated due to alcohol consumption. Conversely, today's term is DUI, meaning driving under the influence of alcohol, legal, prescription, and non-prescription drugs, and illegal drugs. Second, DUI .08 prima facie. If a motorist's blood alcohol content, BAC, measures a minimum of .08, then that is all the proof needed for a DUI. However, a measurement of BAC lower than a .08 can still result in a DUI due to a combination of the products identified in picture number 15-23 above. The combination does not have to include alcohol. Alert: any amount of illegal drugs such as pot qualifies as a DUI prima facie guilt. The answer to question number 9 is yes. Question number 10. Can a yellow line and a white line have the same meaning? You have learned previously in this course that yellow pavement line markings are primarily used to separate opposite direction traffic, while white pavement line markings' major function is to separate lanes of traffic traveling in the same direction. It would be extremely hazardous for the driving public if yellow pavement line markings were used where the manual uniform traffic control devices requires white pavement line markings. Unfortunately, DelDOT must not believe correct information is important for driving safety. The inaccuracy as shown by the red arrow in picture number 15-24A above, broken yellow lines incorrectly identifying same direction traffic, is without any degree of justification. Fact: this dangerous embarrassment has existed for approximately 5 years. Picture number 15-24B above is the D-Team's effort to correct DelDOT's critical mistake. Note the red arrow points to a solid white pavement line marking which corrects DelDOT's error. Unfortunately, only those Delaware motorists who utilize the Newcastle County DMV facilities and who take this course are made aware of this potential dangerous error by DelDOT. Note: directional arrows should be painted white. DelDOT has incorrectly painted the above directional arrows yellow. The answer to question number 10 is no. Smart Defense 10 Questions Critical Review. Numbers 1 through 9, the answer is yes. But number 10, the answer is no. SOS: you can drive smart or you can drive stupid.